due to lack of interest. Let's have some fun. Got some wrenching to do. Want to get some time in on this buggy. Track's gonna be opening soon. I got to get something together. We got to get something running. Let's let everybody come on in. Let's have some fun. All right. Get the computer set up here so we can see the chat. There we go. Turn that volume down. Chino, what's going on? OG, what's up? Harold, how you doing? Thought you were MGT. No, MGT I'm going to do tomorrow. All right, so what's everybody up to? So I want to start getting this thing together a little bit better. I want to get the engine in it today, get everything lined up nice, get the pipe installed. I still need a couple things for it I can pick up next week, but yeah, we got getting some progress. The shock cap should be here, I think, Thursday. I can get the suspension figured out, and it's just some small parts after that. That's it. Aggie, what's going on, brother? All right. Unfortunately, the DE Racing rear plate is out of stock right now, so I was going to use this, but I didn't realize how chewed up this piece of crap actually is. So, yeah, I'm just going to have to wait. That sucks. So, this is what I'm going to do. A2RC, what's going on? What's the project for today? We're going to keep working on the RC10. The track opens in a couple of weeks, so I think the best bet if I'm going to do any good with this thing is to get some wrench time in on it now. And then take as much as I can to the track. I need some remote time. Let's get some wheel time under this thing, and I think that's what I'm going to need the most. Hit the likes, fellas. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Yeah, so that's the project for today. Nothing too crazy. We're going to put the Nova Rossi back in, get the exhaust on it. And then I want to work on I'm going to work on one of my electrics. I'm going to work on the what's it called? The SR10. I want to put a different engine in it. Well, motor. We're going to put a different motor. This is an engine. We're going to put a different motor in it. Chino says, I seen that revo you got with the OS, Harold. Love it. Yeah, man. I went to check out some old bike trails that I used to ride when I was a kid, and it's nice to see that the younger generation, makes me feel old, is still using them. So I'm going to have some bashing coming my way soon. This place looked awesome, but it's a little too wet yet. I don't want to tear the place up, so I didn't do anything today. All right. I figured now for practice purposes, the Nova Rossi will definitely do just fine with this pipe. And oh, gee, we ain't going to have that fight. Nope, no, we're not. Nitro Bob, what's going on, brother? I did it an hour later because I figured you'd be awake. All right, let's get some tools. All right. We don't want to talk about poop yet. I had Chinese buffet for lunch. It's only a matter of time. All right. Let's have some fun. Ordered a couple of things. We're going to have some fun coming up in the next couple of weeks as well. What's a ticking bomb, OG? What do we got? Oh, me? Yeah, Chinese food. I had some of those mussels that they have there, man. Too bad I'm hiding in the bathroom, right? I love Chinese food. I was going to go to the good Chinese place today, but I decided to go to the buffet. I was a little more hungry than what I would probably get at the Chinese buffet, or the regular Chinese place. Kind of regretting it. I usually do. Yeah, I took the day off of work due to lack of interest. I need one of those, what the kids call the, what do they call that, a mental health day? Place has been driving me up a freaking wall. So, today, not today. What's everybody else running? Work sucks and smells bad. Yeah. All right. Cool. All right. So should I put the exhaust on first? I think that probably is going to be the ticket. Get the exhaust on first. Put these on the other side. Not a lot of room with this buggy. Beanbag chair. Yeah, I need my safe space. All right, cool. Now it's fight with some springs. This is what I love doing this part. Well, I don't have to do it in the car. Let's not do it in the car. All right, can you see this? Get a better shot on it. So how about this? You can run the Raminator on 12S. That's going to be fun. I ordered a fuel tank for the... Yeah, that'll be great. For the RC10 GT because the one I had it's for a different tank, so I needed one. I ordered it off eBay. Find out the guy, it's going to be here today. I'm like, how is that even possible? It's going to be here today. The guy sent it, lives in the next town over. I paid $6 to ship it 5 blocks. Like, what the hell? Wish I would have known that. I would have just picked it up. Hey. Got springs flying everywhere. Maybe we should do this. Work smarter. Put this on the bottom hole first. Now we'll do the top one. Let's see what we got here in the chat. 12S baby, that thing's gonna run. Yeah, it better run. How much more voltage do you need? It's gonna be a good time. What time you doing that, Chino? Put it up so everybody knows. Sounds like you may have a new friend in town then. Yes, I'm gonna find... I was gonna message him and be like, yo, who the hell is this? You know what I mean? Because I don't know. He's got a bunch of other stuff for sale, but it's kind of like that friend you don't want to meet because I don't want to spend any more money this week. I already spent too much. Okay, yesterday there was a 10-year-old playing with his like 40 grand RC. I filled up my Revo and walked over and handed him the controller. You can see the grin. He couldn't stop smiling. That's good. Share the hobby. You know what I mean? A lot of kids are into... This thing's still working? There it goes. That's Citibank calling me. I don't even have a Citibank credit card or any business with Citibank. You think I'm answering that shit? Let's be for real here. All right. Get this last spring on before somebody else bothers me. There we go. Maybe Citibank wants to give me some money. Here we go. There we go. That'll work. Just like that. Does that have a set screw? Yes, it does. Okay. All right, set this back in there. Cool. Let's see what we got going on. My Revo has an OS 18 TM. My Revo still has a 3-3, and the other one doesn't have a 3-3 because I blew it apart. Michelle, what's going on? Just stopping by to drop a like, my brother. WTRC, good to see you. Thank you, and I appreciate that. Nitro Freak, what's going on, brother? All right, let's get some screws started. We're going to have to put a little Loctite on these things, though, for sure. All right. Where's my Loctite? There it is. Wasn't expecting so many people on a Friday. I figured people would be working. I have a part number saved, and I check nearly every day. I'll find it. I'll let you know, OG. What's OG looking for? Needs a piston and sleeve. Oh, okay. I'm still looking for a part for that, the Sen, too. Part number Sen, FF231. If anybody wants to keep a lookout on that, I will pay whatever it takes to get that part within reason. I got a perfectly good monster truck here that just needs one part and we're done. But I cannot, for the life of me, find that part. See if I can scope one out for you. Yeah, wherever it's got to be. I've been checking all the eBays, the foreign, domestic, every one I could find, and I cannot find that one part. Sucks is, when I found out I needed the part, I did find the part, and then it turns out the guy that had it for sale didn't really even have it. Got a refund. I was never more pissed to get money back. All right. Let's try and get these started quick. So I can set the mesh, and then good to go. All right. Too tight on one of them. Probably this guy. There we go. That feels good. You moved. There we go. Nice little click. That's all I want. Let's see what we got here. Paintball is in the intensive care unit. Yes, if everybody would just take their hat off for a second, we'd like to have a moment of silence for Paintball. He's not doing too well. He was in the hands of a very, very piss-poor driver, and he met his fate. Sad. The guy should be ashamed of himself. But OG will repair him. He will live again. Probably already is living again. He's a bad man, what he did to that poor truck. All right. I can't wait to get a couple more parts in so I can start working on my Savage. I'm going to try to beat his record. Not in broken parts in distance. We're going to see if I can catch him. Bust out my ramp. He was proud of it, too. I mean, you see stuff like that. They make documentaries about psychopaths like that. He's crazy. That old man's off his meds. The video thumbnail is brutal enough. I'll tell you what, though. It made me watch because I'm like, what did you do? Michelle thinks it's funny. The buggy was worse. Yeah, he's right. He's right. He's right. All right. check everything. Make sure it's good. This laptop's bothering me today. Never seen an 8-scale wing explode. Oh, I have. Still too cold out. All right. There's that. There's that. Let's put the linkage on. Double check that. Let's double check that. See? Now it's a little bit too tight. Go figure. Loosen her up a hair. Move it over just a bit. Too much. There it is. This is always the fun part. I hate doing the mesh. Just right. If you can hear that nice little click, you're in like Flint. Perfect. Just enough. Hey, Wire, what's going on, brother? Wild Bill, how are you? Okay, so there we go. Let's get this pipe where I need it. Gonna need a different driver for that. What do we got? Shout out to Ducky. Yeah, he's been lying low too. All right, let's get this together. There we go. Engine's in. Don't triple, quadruple check. Mesh is nice. Exhaust is good. Let's put that linkage on. Still have to set these servos and linkages, but there we go. Got to get some sort of a rubber band or something for a return on this thing. I don't like not having that. Shit. There we go. Cool. There you go. Good live haywire. I could talk stereos and music all day. I have a good little system here too. I ain't got much of a stereo here. I got a nice surround sound over in that other room though. It'll knock the pictures off the wall. What kind of modeling? Don't get him started, haywire. Here we go. OG's kind of been behaving. I'm going to start him out like that. All right. So that's all I really wanted to do on this. But the SR10, I want to build something fun just to go play with. I'm not sure if there's still a receiver in it or not. I might have to go grab one. But I want to put a different engine in there. Motor. See, now I'm doing it. Kind of modeling. Oh, man. Don't get him started. All right. Also been thinking about just using this body for the time being. Figure if we're going to go to a big race, we want to look good. I don't want to wreck that new body. Still have to paint it yet, too. Let's see what the chat has to say. Never used to model hair. Well, Chino, if anybody's going to model, it'd probably be him because we're all old guys. And, I mean, we ain't got really much of a market. You know what I'm saying? Might as well. You don't like it anyways. What don't I like? What, the body? Yeah. I don't care if I damage this thing. But I damage the rest, I'm going to be pissed. But yeah. This buggy came out pretty damn nice, though, I admit. But that body on there, I really could care less. Really could care less. All right. Let's go get the SR10. I got to see if it's going to work with this setup I got. Wing looks heavy duty. That is the J Concepts. It's a J Concepts wing. I just bought it. Got the nice Avid Racing wing buttons on it. Like I said, I'm waiting for new shock caps. I bought all 4 so I can fix the one that's broken and take these Road Rash guys off. This one's perfect. I'm not going to replace that one, but 3 out of 4 will be good, and then I'll have a couple of spares. And yeah, we're going to the plan is to go to the ProTech race at what is it? ICRC or something like that. It's local to me, about 2.5 hours out, but it's a big 3-day race. This is gonna get ran there. Probably be the oldest thing on the track, but I think it'll do okay. See, I don't do coffee, so yeah, I don't like coffee either. All right, cool. Let's go get that SR10. All right, let's put this away. SR10 on deck. All right, well, our local Roundy Round track, unfortunately, is closed. So I have no idea what I'm going to do with this. So I think I might make a boat launch car out of it, where we go race on Fridays. It's still got some track dirt on it, just the way we like it. I don't remember if there's a receiver in this. Anybody ever seen this car? I've had it on here before, but it's been a while. There's the screws for the motor. I don't think there's a receiver in this. That could be a problem. This is a Team Associated. Team Associated SR10, but I've been playing with it a little bit. It's got a custom gear ball diff in it because they don't sell one for these. You have to pretty much put it together from like 3 other associated diffs. Total pain in the balls. It's got the McAllister Racing carbon fiber. Let's just get them out of there. We got 2 screws, 2 washers, and a stone. That's nice. All right. It's a carbon fiber body mounts on it and stuff like that, so you can mount pretty much any kind of McAllister Racing or any other kind of street stock body to it. OG, you want it? What do you got for trade? I trade this out. Got a ton of extras with this thing, too. Oh, sick. Does have a receiver still in it. Good. We can get this running today. Maybe. I might have to pull that block out. Okay. That's cool. So here's what we're going to put in it. Let's have some fun. Carbon fiber. Yes. Had this sitting around for a minute. Probably going to have to switch that diff out. Which I can do. Put a gear diff back in it. Well, anyway, here's what we're going to put in this. Got a Mamba X left over here. Can use that. I got a 1406 7700 kV motor. So I'm going to run it on 2S anyway. So that should get us going. Let's see, 2 chickens and a goat, maybe throw in a blanket. No, can't have a goat where I live. Chickens, I'm not dealing with chickens. And a blanket. My old lady, man, you see my house, it's blankets everywhere, brother. Andrew Surrey, what's going on, brother? How are you? Going with the old school name today, huh? I get you. All right, I'm trying to think of where's the ESC at? Where did I mount that on this thing? It had to be on this side. Is this thing gonna fit? There's the question. Oh yeah, that'll fit. I'm trying to remember what battery end I have on this. 56,900 RPM on 2S. Is that enough? It's a trick question. It's never enough. Urban Legend, good to see you, brother. I'm on break, just listening for a bit. Team Nitro. Yeah, well, we got the electric on here now. We're going to do some electric work. I'm going to build something a little nasty. EC3. Okay. Can make that work. I got stuff for that. What's that? A remote wire? Okay. Is that going to fit? Yeah. That'll work. Hell yeah, that's going to work just fine. So let's get some prep work done here. This has to go under there. So I'm probably better off mounting it. Well, let's see with the battery. Really doesn't matter. I can mount the battery in any direction. Okay. So I got to take the foam out. There's a piece of, what's it called? Velcro here. I got to take that out. Glad I still have that receiver in here. I can get this thing going today. Let's see what we got going on. Let's get those likes up. Yes, definitely. OG, trade me that 18SS MT2 roller for my RC10. Ooh. I don't know about that. I mean, an RC10's bringing in some money now, but I don't think he's into the two-wheel drive trucks. That's more my department. You want my mint cherry diamond MT2? That's what he said. Hitting you where it hurts today. I got a half decent MT2. Got an MTSS I'll part with. Chino's got one. There you go. Oh my god. I buy the good 3M Velcro. That shit don't come off. Engineless. I love you, bro, but I have to think about it. Yeah, MT2s are pretty awesome. They are. I want one of them low riders, Chino. No idea what I'd use it for, but I want one. There you go. That's a great topic for here. What do you guys think of that new sandrail from Traxxas? What do you think about that? Let's see what you guys have to say about it, and then I'll give out my opinion. There we go. God. Got it at a yard sale. It needs a spur gear. I might have one for that. Alright, cool. Foam block's got to come out. Save the foam block. Yeah, tore it a little bit. Son of a bitch. Okay. 12, 150, who's counting? I wouldn't mind having a low rider to sit on the shelf. I think I traded an FMS $100 mini crawler for it. Never could get into those mini crawlers. I bought one of the Traxxas ones, the High Country or High Trail or whatever it's called, the red Chevy. I played with that thing as much as I could to see if I could even enjoy it. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't get it. Okay, let's see what he says here. Urban Legend says, that sandrail is overpriced, in my opinion, for a two-wheel drive RC. Yes and no. I've done some research on that, and there is a lot of expensive stuff on that. That's why it's $1,400. I was looking at just the wheels, like because you can buy those exact wheels, tires, and everything for the just right from Traxxas for another model. We tallied it up for you to buy a set of front runners, a set of the rear paddles, the wheels, the beadlock pieces, like everything to go with it. For you to put 4 wheels and tires on that thing is $400. That is insane to me. I don't know, man. I just can't. That's wild. But here's my point. Why I like it, but I don't. Is it cool? Yeah. How can it fail? It is pretty cool. $1,400. If I'm going to be anywhere near 5th scale gas territory and price, I'm obviously going to buy that. And if you said, I don't want a 4x4, like, I have my DBXL gasser, you could buy the Roven. I'm not, don't quote me on this, but I know those are like, what, $600 or $700 new or you, I mean, you could find them used all day. If I can get a 2-stroke version of that for half the price, I'm not messing with Traxxas Electronics. Not doing it. Let's see. Andrew Surrey. Too expensive, but I love Andrew Surrey. The K10 High Trail on release day. Tires rubbed like a fat girl's thighs. Yeah, they did. When you turned it all the way, they rubbed the inside of the frame. That's insane for us Canadians. That's $1,800 for that car. Yeah, that's just absurd. Yeah, I could buy anything else or multiple nitros. Absolutely. I don't know where they were aiming, what market they were aiming for it. But, I mean, I don't know. It looks fantastic. I like the design. But I have a feeling Losi will be saying, hold my beer shortly. Irvin, you are 100% on that. I was more shocked that it came out because the Traxxas rep was at our local hobby shop not too long ago, and he didn't say a word about it. Like, nothing. So, when some people are saying it's fake, it's not real, I'm like, it's not April 1st, so why would they do that? And then, bam, there it was. I think it's really cool. Some people are still going to buy it. I don't think it's going to be a major win. Agree again with Urban. Losi being sneaky right now. I posted my hobby shop running the local sprint on the track yesterday. I don't think Losi is done yet. Nah. I agree. Traxxas is having a hard time right now, I think. They're just trying to... They're just throwing shit at the wall to see what sticks at this point. Because, I mean, Traxxas has their evergreen stuff. There you go. There's a YouTube term. Their evergreen stuff. Like, the Slash will always sell. Everybody at one point will most likely own an X-Max. The X-Max will sell. And then, like, they have some weird stuff, like the Fortec chassis. The Fortecs don't really sell. The your Bandits, your Rustlers, your OG stuff is definitely, people still buy. Their Nitro, they probably sell 1 Nitro for every 40 electrics. Thankfully, they still make them. I'm not talking shit. But my point is, where does that car fit? Nobody else really makes one, yes, because, I mean, I was watching some of the other YouTubers that got it. Obviously, I don't have the reach to get on anybody's list to get any free shit. Which is cool. I'm not talking shit on those guys. I'm just saying that'd be really cool to be able to get the drops when they first come out. Just to get a jump start to, maybe review it. See how I like it. Long story short is, I was watching Mark Santa Maria shoot that thing around on a beach. Well, I live in Pennsylvania. And I don't have a beach. I have a redneck beach. It's on a lake. If I bring that thing out there, the game commission's going to throw me out within a half hour. I can guarantee you. It's not worth my time even going out there. Second, I was watching them climb it, and it was getting stuck. The rear wheel drive, rear weight biased. Yeah, it's cool for flinging shit around, but I would like to see somebody with one come up to the column banks, and I want to see that thing outclimb my DBXL. Ain't happening. No way. Not happening. All right, let's check out this layout, see if I can make this thing work. So I think right about here, That'll allow me to run the wires across the bottom like they did. Run them right into the battery tray. Gasket's coming out. Take it out of the way. Then I can mount the battery this way and bing, bang, boom. There we go. All right. I think that's the ticket. That's what we're going to do. Missing a strap, but I should only need one. One should hold it in. See what you guys have to say. Harold says, like at a Nitro at $100 to $200, you could have more than 4 new cars in your fleet. For the car, it definitely isn't a major win. Yes. The Jado 4S did not sell. Yes. And I'm kind of happy about that. I'll come back to that. Because for $1,400, you could almost buy 4 Armas or 2 or 3 really good Traxxas. Yes, $1,400 can go a real long way. Harold, I want a Russell or a Jado. Exactly. The Funko is in a class by itself. Yes, but is it a class we want to take? OG, True Pimp, they specialize in that stuff. I see $1,800 pile of uselessness. Let's see here. Harold, tired. And Harold's still getting it. Okay. Getting to one of a friend. OG, he wants to trade me an Offna Ultra MBX with blue and yellow tires for the AE. Ooh. If you start doing, I'll tell you what, here's what we're going to do. If you start doing oval, you want to go back and you want to do oval. Everybody that's here, I want you guys got to hear this. Hold me to it. If OG goes back and wants to start doing some dirt oval, I will give him this car as a roller. I want my motor and my ESC back. You can have it. I'll send it to you with the shit. I'll give you the ball diff, everything. If you can use it, I will donate it and you can have it. I'm not really looking to trade. By the time we pay shipping back and forth, screw it. You enjoy, brother. Everyone has their opinions. Yeah. I want my XRT before the sand rail, but I still might get one. Okay. Why the XRT over the X-Max, Michelle? There's a good question for you. Why would you choose the XRT? I personally I like the X-Max because I can beat on it more and do backflips and stuff. The XRT is really not going to do that. Yes, it is better in handling. Yes, it's got its perks for sure. But I don't know. I don't know. I just wonder why you would choose that one. I mean, either one's cool. She likes truggies. Well, understood. I like truggies as well. All right, so let's start running wire. Let's get this wire through. It's going to suck. They don't give you a whole lot of room to do any of this shit. Plan on borrowing the drivetrain out of my XRTs to have it in the Funko and have it in the Funko by next Saturday. Oh, you got one. Okay, cool. Oh my Lord. This is why I hated working on this thing. Love my truggies. That's why I have 4, hopefully 5. I have just the one. Ooh, come on, sneak on through. There's one. Okay. The wires have to run through a little slot that the battery strap also goes through. It's a real pain in the ass. Just a little Max 52 G800. There you go. I'm happy I can run this today. Maybe we can get this out and try it. I prefer the truggy. I may end up with the X-Max eventually, but I would do more just straight running with the XRT than bashing with the X-Max. Understood. Like I said, wasn't trying to say not to, just asking maybe why your preference. I like to see why people do things. You know what I mean? That's all. Anyone want to trade my MGT 46? It's pretty mint, 100% running for a stadium truck. Ooh, wow, that's interesting. What brand of stadium truck you looking for? Personally, I don't need another 4.6. Pimp, you're going to hurt yourself with that thing. But if, anybody who's looking for an awesome monster truck, an MGT 4.6 is where it's at. Let's see, RC10, Rustler, Jado, wow. XXX, he's pretty much open. Anybody want to take him up on that? Supra, what's going on? Aggie saying get both. Sad Losi went to Horizon. They're still making good stuff. Let's see. My Losi Baja Ray 2.0 F100 is the only bash I need. Traxxas along with Horizon are ruining the hobby by monopolies. I wouldn't say they're ruining the hobby. I mean, a lot of the stuff that they do actually does help the hobby. But as long as they stay off their lawsuits, everything's good. If they get back on that shit again, then I will 100% agree with you. That'd be cool, Andrew. Yeah, for being in Canada, but I'm willing to pay. There you go. I would trade you an in-the-box / ultimate. Well, that's not the kind of truck he's looking for, but that's not a cheap truck. There you go. You guys talk that out, man. Do a good trade. I have a pretty nice XXX NT, but I kind of want to keep. There you go. Also, you're gonna have to let them know if you want a electric or not. I have a nice XXX NT, but I'm keeping that. I have an RC10. I have an RC10 GT. RC10 GT. I have a GT2, and I have another XXX NT that's loaded with cool shit that I want to keep too. I don't really have anything I want to trade at the moment. All right, so let's see. Mamba X is going to mount just like that. So the question is, do I put the other diff in it? How much of a pain in the ass is that going to be? It's not terrible. Looks like I can pull that transmission out separately from everything. Well, if you want to, or anyone know, just let them know. Okay, so Harold's looking for a stadium truck, people. Help. Let's get him a deal. I have a ton of XXXNTs I can trade. That 12 Adam Drake was on a Losi XXXNT. Yeah. Did you ever pick that up, Chino? I haven't. I don't know if you put it up or not, but did you ever pick up that 12? Because I would be interested in that 12. That would look awesome in my Triple X. Because I had the Adam Drake pipe and it's all graphited out, man. That thing would look awesome with that. I'd be all over that if I'm sure you're a businessman, but I'm sure you got a good price on it for me. All right, so let's mount this. Let's get 1 to turn, 2 to burn. Let's get the throttle in there. We don't need the white wire. Just like that. Sweet. Let's get this wiring straight. Yeah, we're going to run this today. Yes, I got both of them. Oh, buddy. Me and you got to talk some business later. I'll take a look at those. Because I have it's an SH18 in it now. It's not bad, but it ain't that. You know what I mean? Nice. You gonna blame Elon Musk for your typos? How about those wackos burning down like Tesla dealerships or trying to? People are fucking weird. Two walk-ins, guys. Gots to run. All right, yeah, you keep that garage running. That's one cool dude. I like him. This collection, if anybody hasn't checked it out, man, Nitro Pimp, he's got some shit. Nitro Freak, show him back up. What's up, dude? All right. Chino, did you and Nitro Freak ever work out a deal on that engine he was talking about? That'd be cool to have. All right. Let's get some double-sided tape. Let's get this Mamba X into this thing. I think I'm gonna have to swap that diff out. I don't think that the that ball disc gonna enjoy life very long on pavement. Take a look at this engine. 1/10 scale on road and off road up to 4 pounds. Yeah, this is under 4 pounds. Oh yeah, nice green bomb here. All right, we're gonna need a pinion as well. No idea where to start. I have to figure it out. Not yet. All right. It's a hell of a pickup you picked up the other day. All right. Double-sided tape. These things are the bee's knees. If anybody ever looks, Amazon sells them. Look up 3M brand, get the right stuff. They sell these nice little blocks. Comes with blocks and dots. The dots work nice if you trim them, so if you have to put a receiver in. But for an ESC, these things are fantastic. Spin this around. Let's get this in. Yeah, it's almost perfect size. They're a little tall, but, you know, it ain't going nowhere. We know this. Good idea. I'm going to look into those. Yeah, these, and they're not expensive. I don't remember what I paid, but it was under 10 bucks. And I mean, I've been using these for a long time. And I still have lots left. There we go. I mean, look at this. It wasn't so damn awkward. You can lift the car by it. It ain't going to go anywhere. And battery will be right there. Sick. All right, well, we got all these people in here. Who else is going to run something today? Chino's going to be running that Raminator. That'd be something good out there. The weather's still a little cold here. It sucks. All right, let me see what's all involved into this. Top part's got to come off. Cover's got to come off. Should just be able to lift that transmission out, but I got to get all this shit off the top. Let's start it up. You guys got a good view of it? Let's take a look at the camera. Travis, how you doing? Let's see. OG. It was impressive watching that Losi sprint in the dirt track. Dirt Demons track here yesterday. It was pulling the front wheels in the corners. Hell yeah. I'm iffy about it though. I mean, with the amount of power it has, I'm sure it'll work out just fine. But like I said, I would prefer a ball diff over a gear diff on a dirt track any day of the week. Okay, that's for the motor. Let's keep that separate. Any day of the week. Off from work today and got the random notification. Yeah, I took the day off too due to lack of interest. You have that sometimes. It kind of pissed me off with these work days off. Right now. We back? All right, we up and running? I'll call him back when I'm ready. That was work calling me right now, probably looking for something. I'll call him back when I'm ready. All right, let's see here. Let's see if we can just take this top off. These motor mounts also from McAllister Racing are fantastic. Telemarketers are shutting down a lot. No, it's actually work. I don't know. I'll call him back when I'm done. I think the shit's hitting the fan. You know what I mean? It's one of those things where you'll notice when I'm not there. That phone call there just proved it. All right. There you go. Fixed it. Can you hear me now? There we go. All right, as I was saying, this has the team associated C and D block, so you have all the adjustment you can put into this thing. You can do all the toe adjustment. It also has the adjustable hubs behind it too. So those silent streams, hell yeah, we're gonna do silent movies today. I don't know what the hell's their problem, bugging me on a day I took off. Working on the DR10. Yeah, this is an SR10 all aspects. It's close. All right, let's keep this here, and I think I can take these two off. I should be able to move the whole top section. There's the bumper. Let's see if we can get this whole section removed. Yeah, I'm not in a hurry. They take the day off for a reason. Probably want me to come in and do something. Nope. Call him back in 20 minutes. We'll call it a day with this thing, I guess. Son of a bitch. DR10 and SR10. This one's just shorter. But, yeah, a lot of it's the same. Is there another one? Yeah, I got one. Apart. What is your problem? Why won't this thing come apart? There we go. Nice and easy. Not. Take that off. Take that off. Yeah. I'm going to take these two. This is supposed to be a quick change. This is bullshit. This is not quick. All right. So, well, I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to stop here, and I'm going to continue this. This is how we're going to start up tomorrow. I got work bothering me. I guess we'll see what the hell they need. Something going on. So let's see here. Let me double check things. Let's see that. Where did that go? Yeah, it goes in there. All right. Well, I guess that's what I'm going to do. I guess I'll call them and see what the hell they need. Freaking job. 11, 18, 13. So, all right. Well, I guess I'm going to wrap this up for today. I guess I'll see what they need. Always something with these people. So I'd like to thank everybody for coming out, checking this out. Guess we're going to start with this up tomorrow. See what's going on. Sucks I got to cut it short, but, you know, that's life. I'd like to thank everybody for stopping in. If you can hit that like button on the way out. Let's catch everybody tomorrow morning, 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Peace.